So it's of course the 7th anniversary of Duel Links, meaning we've got a brand new structure deck, bundle deal, selection box, campaign, dream tickets to go through, but first of all is the brand new structure deck, the Ultimate Flagback Acebreaker, which of course we hit King Games with in Rush Duel. Now, this boss is really cool by itself. I'm going to see people splash this into aggro decks so much by Hammer Cross Draw. It's probably going to be one of the best ways to play it, but I feel like this card, how good it is so baity because it requires so much resource to go into and actually pull the effect off that a lot of the times you're summoning this as a vanilla. Really, unfortunately, that's what you're doing, because to pull this off, plus pop in the same turn, requires 5 monsters in your hand, including itself, which is not the easiest thing to do in the world, right? Especially when you also don't really want to be discarding things like another Acebreaker, because at least in this build, we're not running Reincarnation, which we could do, but we're playing Shield and Storm instead because this is such a bonkers bar card, right? I've won so many games just because of the fact that people are playing engines in this game, right? They're playing the Light Engine or the Beast Engine, both of which have bodies with 0 defense, 300 defense. They're playing the Royal Rebels, which are 0 defense as well, and so against those decks, it's kind of an instant win card. If you don't, of course, see the Widespread Ruin. But what else is new with this deck, right? So we've got the brand new level 5, the Rhino. This is probably the worst card in the structure deck that we're only playing because it's a name, and it's replacing a level 5 we're going to be getting in about a week, that being the Tawner. Being removed from limit 3, going to unlimited. This requiring a machine-like discard is really painful, given that in this build at least we're not running many light machines, right? It's basically this, plus your big ace boy, plus your vanilla. And so you're getting rid of your big power monsters to get piercing. It has come up, I will admit, but I think having a generic discard 1 to change power position is going to be way better than having piercing. Also is the brand new Aim Eagle, which is really cool because you can summon itself out, summon a light, tribute them off, and summon in 2 from your hand, either your big level 7 vanilla, or this, and they become 35. And also, it's a special summon, meaning it gets around Yamruda. And so getting around that lock is really big, and then you're just kind of worrying on, do they have a Widespread Ruin? Do they have their big battle / back row that can't really deal with this, but can deal if you're summoning into, say, this, and make it 26. Also, we've got the new Rage of the Beast spell card because we are running a Beast Engine now. I would probably play this more if I wasn't playing the Light Engine, right? If we were playing, say, Silver Fang, like Tomato Sauce is in his build, I'll leave a link down below to that video, going through his one, huge King Games as well, really cool list. It's very similar to this one, but also a bit different. This is just a really cool back row in that it requires no real cost, right? You're playing this engine anyways, and I feel like because of how cost-heavy Breaker is, you want as many cards in your hand as possible, and so having this requiring no discard is the best kind of reason to play it. But also, because of the skill, Ultimate Bond, that can replace any card in your hand or field with an Aim Eagle. And so it does mean that any of your back row can become a monster body if you need it, which is really big. Now, the real issue with this deck, there's 2. First of all, is Acebreaker being so resource intensive, right? That's why we are playing the Light Engine and the Beast Engine. But also, is this boy here. I keep forgetting you could only use the effect to summon out a machine with 1,000 more attack points when your opponent's level 7 on their field. And so I've been summoning out this, plus a crappy body in attack mode, and not realizing that I couldn't go into, say, my Acebreaker with more attack points, so I've been either passing or summoning into, say, this, and then getting destroyed by a Dragius or destroyed by anything else, right? It's a deck where you've got to know what your cards do. Unfortunately, that's a thing. Now, you will notice we're not playing Barrel Dragon, and would we? 100%. The reason we're not is, of course, because available via bundle deal, and that bundle has packs from 2.5 months for a box, which I've got 3 copies of everything. So it's kind of a waste of 20 packs worth of the box to go into to have this and play this for a month in each King Games, even though no one's playing it, right? I think everyone has the same idea, in that if you're playing Rush right now, you're either hyper free to play, or you've invested so much that you've already gone to the box 3 times. And so you're very smart, you're waiting for the next main box, potentially Maximum's coming, at which point this card will be quite good, right? You know, being able to pop the big Drago is really cool. Even this gets better, right? In popping a big 4,000 attack Maximum will be really cool. For as cool as this card is, right, and as resource heavy as this is, it does feel like a worse Royal Rebels, right? The heavy metal can summon itself out by tripping a card, and then you get a pop any card on the field. And so, despite the actual cards needed being the same, because of the value you get with that deck, right, being able to summon out a card from the graveyard via the heavy metal rocker, it does just feel like a way worse version of that card. I think this card will see play the most, being splashed into the whole generic aggro deck, right, alongside Dragius, alongside Hammer Cross Draw, and it'll go down very well in that deck, right? there'll be situations where you want to use it and it will come in clutch. If you keep this guy around more than one turn, right, if it survives your opponent's turn, then the resource value it provides is so big by itself that it can just win games outright. And so I really like it. And of course, once we get Mirror Innovator, this deck, like Machines, will get so much better. But I imagine they're going to wait for a while after Maximums come out, right? Because Maximums in early OCG didn't do that much, right? They weren't that great. And so having them be good in Duel Links would be really cool. And then bring Mirror Innovator to kind of bring them back down a tier. I've kind of been experimenting with playing this deck in a 7th Road build. Now, this is a Yuga card. Well, they've kind of aligned it with Yuga. And so playing 7th Road plus Witch, you've got the different levels, right? You've got Dark via the 7th Road cards, you've got the Earth and the Wind and the Light, and so you can probably play this over, say, your Flag Mech Tough Striker, and it will probably work out a bit better, honestly. But I want to kind of keep it pure, and I think that you do miss the whole 7th Road Witch, Search and Magician in that version, so I'm not sure what the best skill is, right? Is it Ultimate Bond? Is it going to be the Hammer Cross Draw, just playing a more aggro build, right? Potentially playing level 4 Wolf as well, which is a really cool card, right? But it's a fun deck. Shield and Sword is kind of insane. There'll be one replay where I almost lost to a Dragus who somehow played this on me. I had 2 of these cards on the field. They became 0. He attacked him with Dragus for 5,000 damage on turn 3. But thankfully, we survived, we won. And so, yeah, that is a really scuffed explanation of the deck. Enjoy the replays. I'll see you all in the next Dawn's video. See you then.
Rush Duel! 行くよラッシュデュエル。 行くよラッシュデュエル行くよラッシュデュエル行くよラッシュデュエル行くよラッシュデュエル